Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be a makeup challenge video. I'm going to be doing the using every single eyeshadow in a palette challenge. I seen this video floating around and all of a sudden my comment section was so many people requesting me to do this video, and at first I was like, there's no way because I'm going to fail. And then I thought, let's just give it a try. The more people kept asking, I was like, I can give it a try. I can do something outside of my comfort zone. Let's just go with it. So I've seen Alyssa Ashley, Jay Kissa, and also Raw Beauty Christy do this video. So I'll have all of them linked down below. And honestly, watching Alyssa and then Jay Kissa, I was like, okay, you guys both completely nailed it. Raw Beauty Christy's was just really funny to watch. So if you haven't seen any of their videos yet, I'll have them linked in my description box. But I thought, let's just give it a shot. So I'm going to be using the Yes Please palette from Colourpop. I was just talking about this palette the other day, how I feel like nobody really talks about it anymore, and it was so like hyped up when it first came out. So I've been wanting to reach back into it for a while, and I thought, let's give it a shot. It's 12 shades, which I think Alyssa and Jay Kissa did, and then Christy tried to do the 28, and she said probably using a 12 was a better idea. So I'm gonna use these 12 shades, and I'm gonna try my hardest to come up with an actual like wearable look. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but we're gonna give it a shot. So if you're ready to jump into this challenge, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we are nice and zoomed in. So first up, I hope I don't forget what shades it is that I'm using. So first up in the palette, I think I'm actually gonna grab this shade and put it all over my lid. I do have some concealer on my eyelid as my primer, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use this one first. I have the rest of my face makeup all done. But I feel like I was really nervous to do this challenge video because I'm not necessarily what I would consider like an artistically creative person. So it's challenging for me sometimes to look at a palette and come up with the look, and then especially when I'm being challenged to use every single shade. I mean, how often do you go into a palette and you use every single shade? So I'm like, how do I create like an actual look from this? And especially watching Alyssa Ashley's like beautiful creation on her eyes, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be nowhere near that level. But I got so many comments and people have been so sweet writing in all these different video ideas that I can be doing right now, and I thought, why not do a challenge? Why not do something funny? And then seeing Raw Beauty Christy's do it, I was like, you know what, even if I don't do well, you know, maybe I'm entertaining some people, or honestly just entertaining myself as well. So that's why I decided to give it a try. Okay, so I think next I'm gonna go in with this brown shade right here. I'm gonna use a Bdellium Tools blending brush. I kind of wish I picked a palette that had a mirror on it, but that's okay. So I'm going to use this as like a transition, blend it into my crease. Oh boy, I was looking at this palette and I chose it because, like I said, I was just talking about the other day and feeling like nobody really talks about this one anymore. It had the 12 shades, but I also, I kind of feel like the shades do make sense to one another. Like, there's neutrals in here, but there's pops of colors, there's mattes, there's shimmers, but I feel like maybe I can do something with this palette that's cohesive, because I pulled out a couple other palettes too, but I was like, I don't know, there's so many different colors in the palette that I'm like, would I really be able to create something that's like somewhat wearable? I am planning on going out after this, but we shall see if that works out. Okay, I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna come into this shade right here, and I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna kind of blend it. As I was looking at this palette, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna blend a whole bunch of shades together and throw some shimmers everywhere. Like, I could not plan out a look as I was just looking at it. I couldn't really plan it out. I was like, I think I just have to like jump in and see what happens as I go along. I have had this palette for a while. My friend Candace sent it to me, but I haven't used every single shade in it yet. So I'm not 100% how every shade like performs or like would look on my eyes or things like that. But I was like, you just gotta do it and try and, you know, just have fun with it. I feel like so many of the makeup challenges are just fun, you know? They're fun to do, they're fun to create, and they're fun to watch. Like, I was having so much fun watching the other videos that people are doing for this challenge, so just thought, don't put too much pressure on yourself, just have fun. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the red shade now. Now this is where I'm like, is this gonna work out? But I'm gonna take the red shade and a little Morphe G18. It's like a pencil, like a bigger pencil brush, I would say. So I'm gonna take that shade and I'm going to apply it to the outer part of my eye. to blend that out, I'm going to come in with the orange and use a not very clean at all Sigma E25 brush, you know, real life. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that shade on there, and I'm going to blend that one into the inner part of the eye. This is like where I'm absolutely terrified. Like I have no idea what I'm doing from here on. Oh boy. I actually don't hate the way that looks right now. Okay. Let's do the other eye. And then this is where things are gonna get a little bit on the weird side because I just gotta be doing something. I'm gonna take this shimmer shade actually with the same E25 and blend that into the crease because I'm like, how many shimmers can I actually put on my lid? And you know what? Sometimes shimmers in the crease are pretty, so I'm just going to kind of tap it onto the outer V and then blend it into the crease because we're breaking the rules today. Just still not hating how this is going. Okay. I feel like I'm like setting myself up to just like be absolutely devastated when it doesn't turn out wonderful, but so far so good. All right, let's get some shimmers on the lid. I'm first going to come in with this one from the top row. I'm going to use my Sigma E54, and I did get it a bit damp, so I'm going to come in with that one and kind of focus this one on the outer to the middle part of my lid. Oh, I hadn't used that one either. That one looks pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to come into this orangey shimmer on the bottom row. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to kind of like flip it to the other side. I'm going to apply that one to like the middle inner part of my eye. I'm kind of nervous for this color, but we shall see. It's really not too intense. I did respray my brush before I came in with it, and it's really not that intense of a shade, so maybe this one won't be the one that ruins the look. A bunch of fallout on my face. I'll have to clean that up, which is a bummer since I do have my face makeup done, but that's okay. But still not hating. Still not hating. I'm starting to get weirded out. Okay, so I think I have my eyelid done. I still need to do my lower lash line and some brow bone and inner corner highlight and things like that, but I think I only have 4 shades left to go out of this. So I think I'm doing pretty good so far, but my camera is gonna overheat, so I think I'm just gonna apply my lashes right now, which I'm a little nervous about in case I change my mind. I'm gonna do my lashes off camera, and then we will come back to finish up the look and let's just keep our fingers crossed because I think we're actually doing it. I think we're doing it. Okay, so I added my lashes and I did add a brown eyeliner to my waterline, and I have to say that I'm still not hating it, but now we're gonna work on the lower lash line and we have to use that yellow still, so things could take a turn. So I think we have 4 colors left. I believe it's this one, the yellow, and the deep brown. Okay. We're gonna do this. So I think I'm first gonna take the deep brown over here, and this is a Morphe M506, it's a pencil brush, and I'm going to sweep that on the lower lash line. Okay. I'm honestly struggling with where to put the yellow, but I'm gonna try it on the lower lash line first. I'm gonna use a Morphe E43, just like a flat definer brush. I just can't decide what to do with this yellow. It's like the wild card in here. But I'm going to press that against the lower lash line. Honestly, like not all that pigmented, so kind of gotta work with it a little bit, but I'm gonna work with it because I still want the yellow to somehow be in here, but gotta build it up. Okay, I'm gonna work on the other eye. It's so hard to get this yellow to build up, but I'm doing my best. Okay, that's the best that I could get the yellow. I've been sitting here for so long. I'm going to highlight the brow bone with this first shade here, and this is a Morphe E36. Then I think we just have one last color to go, which is this gold shimmer right here. I'm gonna use the same brush, and I'm going to highlight the inner corner. I feel like I can't stop smiling. Whew. All right, and then after that, I am fairly confident that I used all 12 shades in the Colourpop Yes Please palette. I'm so paranoid that I missed one. I just keep looking back like, I think I got them all right. Like, I think I'm pretty sure that I got them all, and this is the look that I came up with. And overall, I have to say I'm pretty surprised. I don't hate it. I kind of like the sunset vibes on the top. I like the inner corner. The only thing I don't love is the yellow on the lower lash line, but I just could not figure out where to put that yellow. But that's really the only thing that I'm not digging. Like, I actually really like how the lid shades came out. It was a lot of layering and a lot of blending, but still, I think this came out pretty darn good and much better than I expected it to. So I'm going to add a lip color and then we'll finish off this video. Alrighty, so I added a Fenty lipstick, and then this is going to do it for the makeup challenge, trying all of the eyeshadows in one palette with the Colourpop Yes Please palette. I would love to get your guys' feedback. What do you think? How do you think that I did? I don't hate it, and I kind of thought I was going to, but I honestly don't hate it. The only thing that I didn't love was the yellow, but other than that, I actually had a really good time doing this, and it's something that I normally wouldn't do. I would normally do like 3 shades on my eyes. I was talking about the other day, I do a crease color and an outer V corner and a shimmer, and I never would have put all of these different mattes and shimmers together and see what it created, but I actually really do like it. So I'm really happy that I did this challenge, and thank you guys so much for submitting so many comments asking me to do it, because it definitely did push me out of my comfort zone, but I really did enjoy it. I'd love to get your feedback and what you thought of this makeup challenge video, and if there's any other challenges that you would like to see me do. But other than that, I hope that you guys did enjoy today's video, and if you did, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you will also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.